Okay, today I'm headed from a 9 to 5, sometimes it's like a 9 to 30 to do a save the date shoot for this wonderful couple. Actually, their wedding is within the next few weeks. Here I am changing into my, getting my cameras out, changing into my gear, put my Superman Crocs on. You know, it's time to be super cameraman at this time. Today I'm shooting with the R6 Mark III and my Mark II with the 135 1.8 and my 50 RF50 1.2. I like shooting with the 135, especially couples, more than one individual, just for the compression. At that 1.8, I try to keep everyone on the same line of sight. And then I got that 51.2. It's just a beautiful lens as well. As far as shooting, whether it's individuals or couples, just for close spaces. Usually I bring my 85 1.2 if it's a single individual, but I like that compression. Plus that 135 has an IBIS on it as well, just because I like to record a little video every now and then. But here we are down at the I can't think. It's at Art Center, whatever place it is, right there downtown by Booker T. Washington High School. Love the area. Sometimes shoot senior portraits and so forth down there. But here I am with my wonderful couple. You know, I love doing engagement shoots or save the date shoots with couples before the wedding, give us a time and a chance to establish a relationship. And you know, we got used to each other. Very cool people. Now, you know, I consider my personality, whatever, pretty easygoing and cool. So you know, we established it right off the point, right from the get-go, rather. And so here we are. You know, have a few seats. That sun was hitting the bride like really nice, so she was just kind of being the groom's light at that moment. So I want to get a few shots with her by herself. And usually that's something I actually didn't shoot, a shot that I didn't plan on taking. And so now I just love this area, love the overhead. Even though I don't shoot a lot of wide, I like shooting subject focus portraits. So I don't get a lot of background environment and in my own location shooting. Sometimes it might call for it, but oftentimes I like to just center the focus on them. Here I am, we actually were using the escalator right there. I didn't really have it on camera. I had to take advantage of this greenery, these shrubs and so forth, and these bushes. Wanted to get a good walking shot, you know, talking, working with the customers. You always pay attention to also how they're looking at each other, how they're vibing with each other, and you have to do that. And so come wedding day, which their wedding day is going to be a little different. It's going to be wedding one day and reception the next. But come wedding day, either way, when doing the poses, as I'm doing photo and video with them, it makes everything so much better. You know, you have that relationship established. In this instance, the groom, very laid back, you know, he wasn't uptight. You know, he was ready. Even joked around and did a few things little, and I love that because it just it helps you just sit in. And honestly, I was not even planning on getting these shots, but I was walking like, hey, we actually were supposed to head across the street, but I saw opportunity for some shots and got those shots. You know, we was right there by a nice little taco spot. Took a few little water break. Then I wanted to go over and get to the plaza. You know, took a few shots with the groom on the steps, then added the bride to the steps as well. Got a few nice shots. You know, you had people coming and going. You know, a lot of times people will wait. We had one guy just sending the pictures like, oh, you know what, hey, I just have to crop him out. But often I just like to get it right in the shot. Get it right in shot so I don't have to do that much photoshopping or changing things out and so forth. So today we even had we had the friend, we had the daughter, we had the planner out, and just assisting and helping. Usually I would sometimes do my off-camera flash, which I love off-camera flash. But this area, the lights always hit so beautiful, and sometimes we're doing save dates engagement shoots. You know, you don't want to have to, you know, lug equipment around. It was windy initially, and I don't want to have to worry about wind blowing. But either way, you know, I'm experienced. I know how to, and shooting weddings and so forth, so I can shoot an off-camera flash or shoot in natural light, whatever the light may be. I know how to use the ambient light. The couple was actually playing around here. The friend wanted to get some shots, so I said, oh, okay, let me get a few. I actually meant to get some foreground with the shrubs right there, but just didn't get that those shots as I wanted at that point. But I actually lined them up with this marquee right there, this area. Got a few shots. I can't remember if I think I turned the camera around. You know, some people walking. There was a few people up there doing some photos. Saw the red shirt, you know, kind of wanted to kind of match in with the groom's red tie and the socks and so forth. The bride's red shoes. Got a few perspective shots. I mean, it was fun. Let's see. Got a few against the building and architecture. I really wish I should have brought my 15 at 35 2.8. Even though I don't do a lot of wide shots, that perspective and shooting up would have been nice. I think I want to invest in a 20 or 1.4 though for some of those shots as well. I like shooting wide open. I shoot as wide open as I can. If I can get them on the same plane, it's great. Even some groups, and this so they were joking around. Pretty much, towards the end, got some great shots. Enjoyed the couple. Hope you all enjoyed. Actually, I thought we were through. You know what? I forgot. We walked on down the steps. Actually, the friend wanted to get some shots by the tree. I said, you know what? I might take advantage of it as well. But I told him to go on the other side because his light was flowing towards that side and not. Anyways, thanks for watching and more to come.